there, welcome to the Project Management course. Now before getting started, take a moment to reflect on some of the various tasks that you have completed in your life. Perhaps you organised a wedding or a birthday party. Maybe you moved from one city to another. Or maybe you're the family member who is in charge of organising the annual family reunion every year. Whether you realise it or not, you've been honing a variety of skills through these tasks that will help you become a successful project manager for any organisation or your own business. In this module, we'll go over some key project management terms, what a project is, who a project manager is, the roles and responsibilities of any entry-level project manager, and what kinds of skills they require. Ready to get started? Let's go! Let's begin by defining what a project is. To put it simply, a project is a series of tasks that must be completed in order to achieve a specific goal. To achieve the desired result, collaboration and careful planning are required, which keeps the project on track and within budget. And this is where project management plays a part. So what exactly is project management? Project management is the application of knowledge, skills, tools and techniques to meet project requirements and achieve the desired outcome. Project management is critical to the success of both large and small projects. So what makes project management such an important part of an organisation? Businesses value project management because it ensures that projects deliver the expected outcomes on time and within budget. Poor project management can cause projects to miss deadlines, fall short of budgets and fail to meet an organisation's objectives. Next, let's look at the key project manager roles and responsibilities. So, what does a project manager do? Project managers typically follow a process that includes the core aspects of project management, which are planning and organising, managing tasks, budgeting and cost control, and other factors. Everything project managers do contributes to the project being completed on time and within budget. Creating project plans is an important aspect of project management. It helps set the tone for the project, keeps everyone on track and aligned, and speeds up the completion of tasks. And that brings us to the second point, task management. Once the project is underway, the project manager assists team members in managing tasks and communicating key milestones to the larger team or customers. Now, this keeps team members and customers informed about how the project is progressing. The third component is budgeting and cost control. Budget management and cost control are common responsibilities that project managers must understand in order to keep the project on track and within budget. This is a full-time job because the plan you developed and managed may change, resulting in unexpected costs. And these are just a few examples, but the most important thing to understand about a project manager's role is that you will use a variety of tools, techniques, and also methodologies on a daily basis. The most rewarding part of being a project manager is getting to see the project grow from start to finish. It's a truly unique experience to build something from the ground up. However, the responsibilities of a project manager can vary depending on the project, the industry, and the company in which they work. What we discussed here is a general overview. Now, in addition to carrying out day-to-day responsibilities, a project manager also needs to make sure that the project outcome is bringing value to the company. A project manager can add value in a variety of ways, whether it's developing a new service for customers or modifying an existing service to better meet the customer needs. Project managers add value to their teams and organisations by prioritising, delegating and communicating effectively. First, let's talk about prioritisation. Project managers are experts at assisting members of a team in identifying and breaking down large tasks into smaller steps. There will be times when a project manager will be unsure of which task to prioritise. They will connect with their teams and stakeholders to gather information and make a plan to determine which ones are the most critical to the project's success. When you effectively prioritise important tasks, you set yourself and your team up for a successful project outcome. Let's talk about delegation now. You can utilise your team's strengths to project planning by delegating a task to the person with the right skills to complete the work and ordering the task appropriately. Finally, let's discuss effective communication. Project managers add value by communicating effectively with their teams and key stakeholders. This refers to being open and honest about plans and ideas, as well as making information readily available. Project managers communicate with their teams on a regular basis about the status of the work and assist in identifying areas where a teammate may require assistance. Regular checking ensures that the project stays on track. Project managers also maintain regular contact with the people outside of the team, such as company leaders who are invested in the project's outcome. A successful project will always add value, regardless of the task. It is the project manager's responsibility to ensure that the project is both valuable and successful. Since a project manager, of course, never works in isolation, there remains a loose end if we don't discuss how the role of a project manager relates to other roles within the project team. So what is a project manager's role within a team? Your team members will each have their own set of roles and responsibilities, and you'll work together to ensure that everyone can contribute to the project's success. You will not be an expert in every project role as the project manager, and that is fine, because it's not your job to be an expert on everything. Instead, you're in charge of leading your team and ensuring that they have the resources they need to complete the project. Let's talk about it with some more examples of required responsibilities. To begin, you must hold all team members accountable for their assigned tasks. Managing tasks allows you to hold your team members accountable by granting them ownership of specific aspects of the project. Second, you must ensure that issues and risks are tracked and visible, and that escalation paths are established. By escalation paths, we mean that you should understand how you will communicate risks to the appropriate people at the appropriate time. Third, you must understand and assist teammates in adopting the appropriate workflows and project management styles. You'll probably have the best idea of which style is best for the job as the project manager. It's your responsibility to make sure the team follows that style and the other systems in place. Fourth, you'll need to work with other teams within the organisation to meet project, scope, schedule and budget requirements. In other words, a project may have an impact not only on your team, but also on other teams within an organisation. As a result, you'll need to collaborate with those teams to ensure that everyone is satisfied with the project's outcomes. Now that you have a good understanding of how a project manager fits into the project team, let's move on and go over the essential skill sets for a project manager. While there are many different skills that a project manager can bring to their role, we believe that there are 4 specific skill sets that can help a project manager be successful. Those are enabling decision-making, communicating and escalating, flexibility, and strong organisational skills. Let's start with enabling decision-making. Many of the day-to-day decisions within a project will most likely be made by you and your teammates. You'll keep projects on track by gathering information from teammates and using that knowledge to help the team make informed decisions. You will also ensure that those decisions are communicated to the appropriate co-workers. The second skill is to communicate and escalate. As a project manager, you will use your communication skills in almost every aspect of your job. This could include documenting plans, sending emails about the project status, or holding a meeting to escalate risks or issues to stakeholders. The third skill is flexibility. Knowing how to be adaptable when changes are required is essential for project managers. Even with careful planning ahead of time, plans will undoubtedly change. Finally, a successful project manager must be well organised. Having strong organisational skills means being able to organise these processes as well as the core elements of a project so that nothing gets lost or overlooked. Now let's discuss a few key skills that you'll use in terms of leadership and team dynamics. Building relationships with the people involved in your project requires you to use your interpersonal skills. You'll learn about the team's needs and concerns as you build these relationships. This will assist you in determining project priorities and motivating your team throughout the process. Even if you've never held a formal leadership position, having good interpersonal skills will help you guide a team. This is known as influencing without authority, and it refers to a project manager's ability to guide teammates to complete assigned tasks without acting as their direct manager. You can use a few key interpersonal skills to accomplish this and guide project outcomes, even if you are not your teammate's boss. These skills include communication, negotiation, conflict resolution, and understanding motivations. Let's break these down. The first step is communication, which we've mentioned several times. Communication in the context of team leadership can include checking in with teammates to see how they're doing on a task and providing clear feedback on the quality of a teammate's work. Negotiation comes next. For instance, when a teammate tells you that they won't be able to complete their work on time, you can negotiate a new deadline with them. Conflict resolution is another important skill. As previously stated, project plans can change and issues may arise. This can occasionally cause tension and conflict within the team. Conflict resolution is an important skill to have in order to keep the project unharmed. Setting up a meeting with two teammates who are unable to agree on the best way to handle a shared task is one example. Finally, there's understanding motivations. This entails getting to know your teammates and determining what motivates them to do their best work. Understanding motivations may also entail learning how your teammates prefer to receive feedback and recognition for a job well done. And here we are at the end of this module. Coming up, we'll discuss the landscapes of projects from the project's life cycle to various task completion methodologies, so see you there.